Hello everyone, FedEx Gaming here, and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to build a completely hidden lift. So right here, I just have a makeshift room. However, right here, if I throw a piece of dirt or whatever I have in my inventory right down at the sea lantern, it will open up my secret lift. So if I come right here, throw my item right down here, I will be lifted into the bottom of my secret base where I could keep all of my good stuff so my friends can't find it. And then of course, if I come right here to this chest and pull this out, it will close up the lift behind me. And then once I am done doing what I have to do right here, I can go ahead and throw my item right back into this chest and it will open up. And now I know that looks disgusting there. I was going to put a door there, but I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. And then if I come back in here, take my item out of this chest, I'll be lifted back up to the top of my room, and then I could go on my merry little way like nothing is there. So I'll go ahead and just do it one more time. I'll throw my item down there, and as you can see, the lift will open up. And then if I take my item out of here, the lift will reclose up so no one can find it. So let's go ahead and start building this thing, guys. All right, guys, so normally I like to give out the spacing of what we're going to need, but I'm just going to build this entire thing with you so it makes it nice and simple for us. So what we're going to need for this build are 4 sticky pistons, 1 normal piston, 1 hopper, 1 redstone comparator, 3 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone torch, 1 block of redstone, 5 redstone dust, 1 minecart with a hopper, 1 rail of your choosing. We're just going to get it back when you're done using it, 4 slime blocks, 22 immovable objects. I'm going to be using obsidian, but I highly recommend using furnaces, and we're also going to need a chest. So once you're done gathering up all of your resources, come to the spot where you want to put your secret lift. If it's inside a house, if it's outside, you can put it wherever you like, because no one will ever be able to see the thing unless, well, they blow up the area or try to dig down there. Hopefully you put it in an area where your friend isn't going to be digging. So what we're going to do is start off by digging out a little 2x2 spacing like this. So as you can see, we have a 2x2 spacing, and we're going to dig down 6 more blocks, making it a total of 7. So there's 1 right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and do that on every single one of these. Dig down 7. I'll count one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then right here, all the way at the bottom, we're going to place in sticky pistons on all 4 of those blocks. Then we're going to place slime blocks on top of all those blocks. And then we're going to take out our blocks of choice. And we're going to place our blocks of choice around the tops of our slime blocks. Now, on each corner around the entire thing, we're going to dig down 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. And we're going to go around this entire 2x2 spacing, digging down 6. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video. So go around the entire thing and dig down 6. All right, guys, so once you have dug out the entire area, what you want to do is find out which way you want it to be facing when you go down into your lift. So when you come down your lift, let's say you want to go out this way, or if you come down your lift, let's say we want to go out this way. We're just going to figure out which way you want to come out of your lift. So I want mine to come out this way right here. When I go down my lift, I want it to go out this way into the room right there. So I'm going to go ahead and just mark this area so I don't forget which way I want my lift to face. So right here is the way I want my lift to face when I come down. So I want to go boom and then walk this way into my little secret room that's going to be right here. So what we're going to do is start off, once you find out which way you want to face, we're going to start off by coming over here to the left-hand side of it, and we're going to take out our redstone now. So I want you to take out your repeaters, your redstone dust, and your obsidian or whatever immovable object you're using. If you don't know what a movable object is, all it is a block that can't be pushed by a piston. So right here I have a sticky piston, and if I send power to my sticky piston, as you can see, it cannot move the block. However, if I put any other block in front of my sticky piston right here, as you can see, it can move it. So I highly recommend using furnaces because it's a lot easier to get your hands on furnaces instead of obsidian. So we're going to come over here to the bottom left-hand corner. I'm going to place a piece of redstone right here, and then we're going to place a repeater going into that redstone on 2 ticks delay. So as you can see, right here's our front, and then we have a 2-tick delay repeater going into that redstone. Next up, we're going to place a block up right behind this repeater. Let me go ahead and use a different color. So place a block up on your repeater with a piece of redstone on top of it, and then an immovable object right here. So I'm going to be using my obsidian with a piece of redstone on top of my obsidian. Next up, we're going to place another piece of obsidian or your immovable object right here, and place another repeater going that way on 2 ticks delay. Next up, place a block up behind your repeater with a piece of redstone on top of it, and then another immovable object right here. And that's all the immovable objects you're going to need for down here where it's going to activate so it does not pick up any of those blocks. Next up, we're going to come into the wall. Now we're going to go right into the wall where our redstone is. We're going to place a block right here, break out this block right here, and place a repeater going into this block on 2 ticks delay. Next up, we're going to place a block right here behind our 2-tick delay repeater, a block up right here, and place a piece of redstone on top of our block with another obsidian block right here. And that should be everything. So if you take out a lever real quick and go ahead and test it out, our entire lift should close up. So if I place a lever right here and boom, hit that, as you can see, our entire lever... And as you can see, our entire lift has closed up, so now it is flush to the floor, so no one will know anything is there. And then if we flip up the lever, everything should retract back down. So when our lift is opened up, we can come down into our secret room. So now what we're gonna do is hook it up, so this thing opens up when we throw an item at this block right here. So to hide our input, so we can make this thing completely hidden, what we're gonna do now is just break this lever if you did place a lever right here. And we're gonna place I'm going to place a chest in the place of our lever. So right next to this obsidian block, we're going to place a chest right here. And then going into the top of the chest, we're going to go into sneak mode or crouch mode, whatever you would like to call it. And we're going to place a hopper right on top of our chest. Then right above this hopper, we're going to place one block right above it like that. Then we're going to go ahead and take out our rail and place in our rail right here with our minecart with a hopper on top of our rail. Break this block and it should fall right into place. Next up, what we're going to do is go ahead and place our blocks of choice around our minecart with a hopper. That's so it cannot move. And then we're going to place a block right above it, take out our piston and place a piston facing downwards into that block. And then we're going to send power to it like that. So now it is completely hidden and we cannot see it. However, if we do throw an item in here, boop, as you can see, the item will go in there and then go right into our chest like that. Next up, we're going to dig right behind our chest right here. And then make sure you use a block of choice here. I'm just going to keep mine sandstone. And then right behind this block, we're going to dig out this block right here. So let me go ahead and just dig out a few more blocks so we can see everything. So as you can see, there's our chest. And then we're skipping over a block. And then we're going to place our comparator coming out of this block right here. Next up, we're going to do is just dig around this entire area until, you know what, let's go right from over here. Let's just go right from over here. It'll make it a lot easier. So let's go ahead and just dig right into the wall right here. Because all we have to do is just bring a torch off of this block into a repeater going into that redstone right there. So let's go ahead and just change the color of this block real quick. And now what we're going to do is take out our redstone torch, place our redstone torch off the side of the block, place a block right here, and then place a repeater going right into it. And our lift should close up. However, now if I throw an item right at this block right here, it should open up our lift. So boom, as you can see, our lift has opened up because now there's an item inside this chest, sending power to this comparator, thus turning off that redstone torch over there. And that is it, guys. You are completely done. So now all we have to do is just clean up the area. So you're gonna have to place in 2 more immovable objects right there. And then we're gonna have to place immovable objects all the way until the top of this area like this. And like I said at the beginning, if you use furnaces, it will be a lot easier to get your hands on furnaces. I'm just using obsidian because, well, I like obsidian a little bit more, and also it's just easier to build with obsidian. Now we're gonna go ahead and take out our blocks of choice for the top area right here, and we're just gonna place in all of our blocks like that. So now down here, it's completely up to you. You can do whatever you'd like down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, I'm gonna use quartz real quick. I'm gonna take out quartz, and I'm also gonna dig out this area so our head isn't hitting the ceiling anymore. So there we go. And like I said, everything here is completely up to you. You could change the color of the wall to quartz. You could change the color of the wall to whatever you would like. I highly recommend putting your wall right here, at least 1 block in so you can't see that comparator. And then you can also change this right here to a different block as well. And then we can go ahead and dig out this up here, and we can place in some more blocks like that, more blocks like that. And I kind of wish I went in one more. Kind of wish I went in more because it kind of looks, you know, I'm just going to do it. But guys, you're completely done. You have to watch me do this. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill this in. And there is my secret base that I could do whatever I'd like down here. And then, of course, once I'm ready to leave, just come right here, take my item out of the chest, and I'll be transported back up to the top area like nothing is there. And then, of course, if I stand right here and throw my item right at this block, I'll be transported right back down into my secret base. And there you guys have it. That is how you build a completely hidden lift. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Boop. Peace.